to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Leafs start with possession as we are now underway. Slides the puck over. Dumped right over the boards.
Well, yeah, and he's in the opponent's bench. This one's embarrassing, James. I mean, you're in your opponent's lap here, and you got to crawl your way out back to your side.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Slides it across to Boyd. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Dumps it into the O-zone. Taken along the wall by Greg. Ottawa's got the puck against the boards. Comes up with the steal. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Toronto's won the draw. From the slot, wrist shot, big time stop there.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he's ridden off the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Picked off by Yarncroke. Toronto's playing it through center. Grabs the puck. Picked off at the offensive end. And he comes up with it. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. And there's the whistle icing the call.
S.O.A.C.J.V really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
The draw here inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Gets it over to Cowan. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Odd man rush. Slides it across. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would...
Oh, and I think that pane of glass got busted after the shot as the whistle blows the play down.
That was a blast of a shot. It just shows how strong the glass is and the technology. The new technology today, James, is it just spiders. But it has to be replaced because it's always about safety first. Boucher is going to need some help as he heads down the tunnel here, grabbing his arm. Definitely an upper body injury, James, and this is going to be a tough blow to the lineup.
Yeah, certainly don't like seeing that. Something to keep an eye on there. Thanks, Cheryl. Picked up along the boards by Spence. With the puck inside the defensive zone. The Senators take it along the wall. Moves it up. Moves the puck more to the middle. Wide. Here they come on the attack. Shot! Scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it certainly worked. They came out ready to play. Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
Toronto's talked a lot about getting off to good starts, and look at this, case in point right here.
Well, yeah, you get up by 1 goal early in the game, and it just creates momentum all around your bench. Everyone gets on the ice. They want to contribute. They want to be the one to get the goal on the board and continue to increase this lead. I think they've been real effective to start this game.
Ottawa's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Hookie. And that's picked off by Hervonen. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Hookie. And a little physicality ends that threat. He got all of that hit. And now he tries to get it across to Hookie. Broken up at center by Yartro. Oh, that's a huge stop by Olmark. Takes the feed. Ross gonna play it from the back of the cage. Angles it over to Thrun. Great poke check on the reach. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Sends it in on the attack. The Leafs have it now. And the puck's knocked loose. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. And not much on that one.
Allmark's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
The Leafs have been dominant in the shot department here early in this one and lead. Was, quick stick off the draw, wins possession. Back to the point it goes. Takes the feed. And that's blocked from someone in front. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Was got it along the boards. Here's a rip. Gets in front of it for the block. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Zetterlund. Here they come. Cousins plays it against the boards. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Leafs win the draw. Takes the pass. Quick pass across to Benning. Into the offensive zone. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Good hit on the play. Here they come on the attack. Here's the pass. Moves the puck across to Brew. Toronto's on the attack. Slides it across. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Kidney.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
Toronto's got it along the wall. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Olmark. Let's get the call. The Senators have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
The PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off. Boucher's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this, don't like seeing that at all. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Fires it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got it behind the net. And the puck's booted away. Looking to break out here on the power play. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Slides it over to Shabbat. Pass to Amadio. Puts it in deep. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Senators get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Into the middle of the neutral zone. The Senators will kill off a few extra seconds now. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Fresh set of skaters here as the man advantage continues to try to make something happen. Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Great save! Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Here he is in front. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Puck sent over to Cowan. From the right side, they gain the zone. Loses the coverage there. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
Toronto's been working hard, and they put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend their cushion, but unfortunately, bad luck on their side, or maybe it was good positioning by the goaltender, but nonetheless, it goes off the post and out.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Let's see what the officials are calling. Duke's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're short-handed. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
And with that call, it's a 5-on-3 man advantage, but for not a lot of time.
A short 5-on-3, James. You got to win this face-off. Possession is key. If it goes 200 feet the other way, you've just killed your opportunity.
Kidney's penalty has expired, but they remain short-handed, and he joins the kill. Toronto's looking to break out. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Along the half wall with the puck. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Dishes it to Hookie. Ottawa's across the blue line. And that's a great heads-up play by Yarncroke. Takes it at center. Dishes it off. Oh, what a save in front.
Allmark's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Ross got it in the offensive zone. There's the whistle. Let's get the call for the officials. The Senators are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
The PK unit can certainly reset the momentum in this game if they're able to kill it off. Their team is trailing by 1. They want to keep it within reach. If they can do it, they will gain some momentum in this.
The Leafs roll out their man advantage unit, and they've got lots of time with this 5-on-3.
With all this time on the 5-on-3, yes, you can be more patient, but you don't want to get lulled to sleep on the outside. You have to move the coverage a little bit outside of the middle of the ice to be able to open up those lanes and execute.
The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Nice zone entry from the left. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Michelli's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Cousins slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Amadio. And a successful clearing attempt. The Leafs gain control of the puck. And the puck's kicked free. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. The Senators take possession in the neutral zone. Moves the puck over to Thompson. Toronto's got the puck. Passes the puck over to Cowan. Quick shot! And he's got that one. And a great save!
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Duke's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain short-handed. Toronto's got the puck behind the net. Joshua's picking up momentum through center. Here he is, takes the shot, fires it. What a block as he lays out in front of it. Makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the glove. That's 3 in a row. The The Senators have it now. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. And he can't hang on after that hit. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save. Spence is almost ready to get back on the ice.
Both sides back to even strength. With the stop.
Well, that's a great power play, James. It's all about puck possession and retrieval. They did all of that and found their way to shots on net and good opportunities. Just didn't convert. Allmark's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, too positioned to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one. Zoob's out for the remainder of the game, James. That injury he suffered earlier, we've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Oh, lights him up in the corner. He'll feel that one. That's moved up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. From the open ice, they gain the line. Shot! And that one's stopped.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net. Allmark's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Well, lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
Inside the offensive end, now down the left. And it's kicked away. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Thrums taking it from his own end. Tries to feed it over to Spence. And that's just out of reach. Across the point. And that's broken up. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Takes the puck along the boards. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, a clutch save.
Allmark's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Kidney stick handling in his own zone. Gets the puck over to Spence. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Leafs lead it 1-0. Cruz won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, what an effort as he lays out for the block. And he handles the cross-ice pass. And he takes the feed. Shot! Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stop. The Senators carry it along the wall. Puts it on net. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. The Leafs gain the zone. Moves it to Cowan. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Leafs have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Ottawa's won the face-off deep in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Matt and Paolo. And he slides it quickly to Cousins. to Bolduc. Slides it to Mattenpalo. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
The Leafs have it against the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Sends it in deep. The Senators have it behind the cage. Slides it on over to Bolduc. Dumps the puck in. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Pinned up along the boards. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Shot! And he puts that one aside with ease. Bolduc's got the puck in his own zone. Dumped in, and they'll go get some fresh legs. Toronto's got it from behind the net. Cruz got it in the defensive end. They put the puck into the offensive end. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Long lead pass into the open ice.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Quick feed to Hookie. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Cowan. Gets the puck in deep. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And his teammate comes up with it. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Shakes off the coverage. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Picked up along the wall by Groove. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Misses a golden opportunity there. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-Zone. Long pass up ahead to center. The Senators played along the wing. Moves it in front, and that's stopped. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Past the midway mark of the frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Leafs win the draw. Mermis moves the puck. Here's a shot! Turned aside with the glove by Omar. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Puck skips into the bench and we'll get a reset. The Leafs have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. Toronto's won it. From the neutral zone now. Sends a pass over. The Senators look to start the transition game. Here's a pass to the middle. Looks to pass it to Chabot. Feeds the puck over to Bongiovanni. Gaining steam here on the attack. To his teammate. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Stretch pass. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Can't keep a hold of it. Toronto's got possession of the puck. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Dumps it in. Moves with the puck in the corner. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a short pass to Bolduc. Goalie with a stop. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Here in the later stages of this period, Toronto's ahead 1-0. And as the puck is dropped, they win. Draw here inside the defensive zone. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Avoids the poke check. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Cousins has the puck against the half wall. The Leafs gain possession. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Throws it in. Moves it to Zetterlund. There's a jolt of energy they need. Gets the puck in deep. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. And he serves it across to Carlo. The Leafs move to the offensive zone. Sidesteps the check. The Senators take over on possession. Oh, thunderclap! It knocks him off the puck. Moves it quickly over to Waugh. Moves the puck along the half wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Huge steal in his own end. Too much traffic in the lane. Quick pass to Shabbat. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. Makes a save. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Change is coming up front as they send the puck in. Puck moved over to Waugh. Grabs it in his own end. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Here in the late going of the frame, Toronto's up 1-0. The Leafs win the draw. Strong defensive effort. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Puts it on net, and he makes the save. And he fights off another save.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Toronto's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. Cruz won the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. From the right side, takes the pass. Quick feed to Cowan. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
But you play the game differently depending on the situation. When you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Here's a shot. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Shakes loose. Off the post.
Cowan's been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
Broken up with a little physicality. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. The Senators gain possession in their own end. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Gregg's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's an odd man rush. Quick feed! Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 to score. Ottawa's got it in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Bongiovanni. Makes his presence known on the ice. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves it up through the middle from the right. And he'll opt to play the puck here. Looking to set up offensively. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive play to trying to shake loose. All alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Off a stick and they can't connect. Duke's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight.
Join our Insiders Club today.
Welcome back, She's Pounder. I'm Cebulski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. And we are underway here in the second period. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Ottawa's trailing in this game because they're not working hard off of the puck when they don't have it, and the coach is going to be very upset with this. You got to find a way to have urgency without the puck, even when you're on defense.
Through center along the wing. Sends it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got the puck behind the net. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Omar. He got all of that one. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Carlos lugging the puck. Sends the pass over. Steps across the blue line. Wa's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Mermis. Nice block. And that's deflected off someone in front. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. The Senators looking against the half wall. Amadio's got it deep in the offensive end. And he takes the dish. Makes the save using the hashtag blocked. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Works it across the groove. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. On the attack along the boards. And that's a great heads-up play by Myers. Whacks it into the offensive zone. That knocks him off the puck. Wrist shot from the slot. Big save in front.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Feeds it up ahead. Dumps it in. Tried to pick his spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Hookie's going to play it against the half wall. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. Close save.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. What a chance, but can't finish.
Well, you got to make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Great use of the stick here at center ice. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Angles it over to Yarncroke. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Pumped away. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to Matt-Paulo. Handles the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Toronto's got the puck. Looks to set up at the point now. Passes it over. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Olmark. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. They've got some momentum here. Ottawa's looking to break out. Puck dumped in. The Senators have it now. Moves the puck up to Cowan. Sent into the offensive zone. Ottawa's got the puck. Quick pass across to Zetterlund. Slides it across to Cousins. Moves the pass in front. And that goes off a body and a ride. dump it in. Ottawa's got it from behind the net. Stretches one out to Zetterlund. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Cowan. Makes the save. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Man, is this ever a deflator for the opponent? I mean, to give this puck away, but you got to give credit where credit is due. It's about good stick position, and it's about reacting, and that's exactly what he does. Gets his feet moving after the pick, and he buries it.
Toronto's taken a 2-0 lead after that quick strike.
They've been the better team, James, all night long. They've dominated possession. They've been in the offensive zone. They've been first to retrieve pucks, and most importantly, they put a ton on net.
Into the corner now. There's a shot. Turns that one away.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
The Leafs have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Puck exits the zone. Scoops up the puck, and he's in on the breakaway. Oh, what a save! Goalie advantage there.
Well, yeah, and how often do you see it after practice, James? Like 5-puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender, he does his job, making himself big as possible and taking away any daylight.
Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's got a 2-0 lead. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Quick pass to Benning. Long pass into the neutral zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Ottawa's on the attack. From one-point man to another. Hammers a shot. Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time. The Senators ready to go on the attack. Amadio's going to play it to the corner. Lets it fly. Oh, what reflexes to make that pad save. He scores. It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal.
Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
The Senators have got one back, and does this change momentum now, Cheryl?
It better. They started the second period absolutely flat, James. They're getting outshot. They need to find a way to hound pucks and get some possession.
What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
You clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. Makes the stop with the blocker. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he uses his trapper to snare that one in his chest.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Senators have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Taken by Spence. Pass back to the point. Here's the shot. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
The Senators bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, you're only down in the game by a little bit. You have to find a way to claw your way back in with a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Looks to pass it to Mermis. The Senators gain possession. Chabot's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Takes the feed up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
And there's the save. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Toronto's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Bourchot's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Here we go, puck's in deep. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Tosses it on to Michelli. Here's a chance. Easily turned aside by Omar.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Can't maintain possession after that hit. Takes it and looks ahead. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. The Senators take it across the line. Skates in behind the cage. And he slides it quickly to Mattenpalo. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's a 2-1 game. Cousins wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Fires it into the offensive zone. Loose puck battle along the boards. The Leafs have it against the wall. The Senators gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Takes the feed at the back end. The Senators glide it along the line. Moves close to the point. Slides the puck over. And that shot dies in traffic. The Leafs have it now. Slides the puck to Benning. And he dodges the poke check there. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. Solid hit on the play. Slides it diagonally to Groove. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Pad save. He's on it tonight. Giovanni's taking it from his own end. Dumps it into the O-zone. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Cuts to the front. Lowers the boom with that hit. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Throws one up to Hookie. Unable to reach that one. The Senators grab possession of the puck. Great feed from the left side. With possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Kidney. Handles the puck at the point. Here's a chance. And he's got the answer for that one.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Leafs have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Off the draw, they take possession. Slides the puck across to Hervonen. The Senators take over on possession. Pushes it across to Mattenpalo. Picking up some steam at center ice. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Thrun's taking the puck behind his net. Quick pass to Hervonen. Handles the pass up to the middle of the ice. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Olmark. The Senators are on the attack. The Senators gain possession along the wall. Moves the puck. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Carlo. Omark's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum. And momentum can carry them back into this game.
More than half the period has expired. Toronto's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. And with the Senators tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Great poke by Lettieri. The Leafs have it in the offensive zone. Zetterlund's got it in the defensive end. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Broken up at center by Cousins. And he takes the pass. Toronto's got the puck. Here they are on the attack. Oh, and here's the pass. Takes a shot. Glove save. All quick reflexes on the play.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time,
Scores! And they're loving it in the sixth tonight.
when we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
The Leafs extend the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Well, and I've liked their complete game tonight, James, all the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They've generated, they've created, they played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
And they cough it up at center. Sends it in on the attack. Ottawa sliding the puck behind the net. Takes that pass back at the point. Lets it go. Takes that one right in the logo. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Leafs now lead by 2. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Passes it over to Boyd. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Hookie. Here's a chance on the attack. Quick shot. Takes it right in the chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. The Leafs have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Michelli's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Here's a chance to set up now. Picked up along the boards by Roy. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Slides it back to the blue line. Denied by the goaltender.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Here's a clearing attempt. Toronto's got the puck. Grabs control of it at the point. Great heads-up play with the stick by Metanpalo. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Thompson stick handling in his own zone. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Cruz won the draw. Pokes it away in his own end. Tries to feed it over to Carlo. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Works it across to Groove. Oh, look at this. Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. Oh, I thought he had it. What a chance there.
Oh, James, I thought he connected on that one. He's going to be disappointed, but he's all around the net.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. Angles it over to Spence. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Handles it along the blue line. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Pass across to Carlo. Passes on over to Hervonen. Toronto's got it along the wall. Puts it in deep. Scooped up along the wall by Boyd. Denies it in front.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
And not much on that one. Carlo's got the puck in his own zone. Steps inside. Grabs possession of the puck. Denied. Lovely defensive effort. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Sends it in deep. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Avoids the poke check. And there's the save.
Ullmark's save percentage has been excellent, and he's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for his team to start playing for him. They got to get going north, but the first thing they need to do is retrieve the puck and stop chasing the game.
Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. The Senators played along the boards. Slides it across. Shuts him down. Nearing the point. From the slot. Goalie makes it look easy as the puck deflects off the twig in front. And now he angles it across to Boyd. Handles the pass. And makes the save. Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Boyd. Puck picked up by Hookey. From center they get into the attacking area. Sends it across. Oh, that goes off the bucket. And he keeps it out.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Late goings of this period. The Leafs have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Ottawa's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Quick feed to Spence. Shot! Oh, he had the answer on that one. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Dishes it off. Snaps it on net. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. The Leafs will play it in their own end. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Look out, here they come on the attack. Big time stop.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of...
He might have a step here. He's in the clear. Stones him on the breakaway. Ullmark's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Well, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. The puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
The Leafs continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. Quick pass across to Zetterlund. Receives the pass. And misses over the net. And now it's grabbed by Roy. The Leafs play it along the boards. Here's a chance. Sends the puck across. Oh, what a save! He gloved that one!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Fires it! And he's able to handle that one. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Ottawa's got the puck against the half wall. Here's an opportunity, and he rings the post!
The Senators, they're working hard to get back in this game. They wire one off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
Dumps the puck in. The Leafs have it now. And some good footwork to kick it away. Slides the puck across to Cowan. Shot! Fearless. Totally fearless on the block. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. Big time stop there. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Back to the blue line. Denies him. He got all of it. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Takes the feed. Slides it diagonally to Yarncroke. The Senators have it against the wall. Great hit on the play. The Senators take it along the wall. Takes the feed at the point. Fantastic save!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Shot and the save. Sends it ahead to Craig. Shot! Stones him with the blocker. Here's a short pass to Waugh. Sends it over to Lettieri. Toronto's gained the line and into the zone. Shot! Turned aside with a glove by Omar. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Tries to feed it over to Zetterlund. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. And he lowers the boom!
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Oh, how did he put that wide?
I don't know, James, because he's in the slot, and he needs to find a way to at least put this on net. It's a golden chance that's really disappointing.
Here's a pass in front, and that's intercepted. Toronto's moving it into the offensive end. Lettieri's got it against the boards. And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it. Omark's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Toronto's up for good reason. They have been the more complete team offensively, which is why they lead late in the second. And off the draw, they win possession. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Takes the feed. From the left side, takes the pass. Here's a shot! Oh, and it rattles off his cage! Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Here's a shot! 40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. coaching staff talked it over during intermission, and they're making a change between the pipes. Time to find out who wants it more tonight as period number 3 is underway. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Ottawa's up against a hot goaltender, James, and you know when a goaltender's feeling it, you're going to have to get them moving laterally, and so they're going to have to find a way to go east-west and know exactly when to fire that puck.
Along the half wall with the puck. Picked off by Roy. They've got numbers here. Feeds it over on the attack. Right in the low slot. Denies him.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Puck dumped in deep, allowing for the defenseman to change. Can't keep a hold of it. Grabbed along the boards by Boyd. Moves it on over to Michelli. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. There's an injection of energy with that hit. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. And he makes the save on that play. Down the right side and into the zone. The Senators look to start the transition game. Gaining momentum along the wing. Good use of the body on the play. Lays the body into that play. Puck grab by Carlo. Boyd's got it along the boards. Oh, he got rocked right into the bench.
And this was purposeful. You got to be aware of where you are on the ice, especially when you're near your opponent's bench, and now he is on the other side of it. Man, he's got to pick his head up and get out of there.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Lots of time left in this period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Good job tangling up his opponent here. At point-blank range, denied by the glove by Marilainen.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
The Senators played along the wing. Here's a shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. And a great save. Works it across to Lettieri. The Leafs carried along the wall. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Senators gain control of the puck. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Well, this goalie, he deserves a highlight pack. I mean, he's made many huge saves tonight that has given his team momentum. And it's about the timeliness of a save to sort of reset the momentum in a game and give your team an opportunity to win. And that's exactly what he's done between the pipes tonight, James.
The Leafs lead this one early in the third period. They have been the more aggressive team offensively with the lead in the shot department. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Matin Palov's moving the puck through his own zone. Slides the pass over to Zetterlund. Here's a centering pass. What a chance, but they can't connect. Inside the offensive zone. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Pass stolen in the open ice. Puck scooped up by Matin Palo. That's intercepted. Ottawa's got possession here in the neutral zone. With some open space at center. And they send it right back to him. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. And they come up with possession off that battle. Great pass from off the right side. Feeds it over. What a steal in his own end. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Bourgeau. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
Marylinen's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. It's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. Cruz won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Right on the doorstep. Blocked aside. The Senators gain possession. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Moose to Mermis. Feeds it down low. Back to the point it goes. Angles it over to Amadio. Puts it on net. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Toronto's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this third period. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Moves it quickly over to Spence. Takes the pass. Lets one go. And that banks off a stick. Dropped him in the open ice. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Gets the puck in deep. The Senators have the puck now. Ottawa's looking to break out. Levels them with the hit. Here's a shot. Oh, look at the stretch with the kick save. Quick pass across to Spence. And they'll use that dump in to change up the defense. Great pass from the left wing. Ottawa's got the puck. And he takes the feed. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Takes the puck at the point. Scrum along the wall. And the puck's knocked loose. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Toronto's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. The Leafs win the draw here in their own end. Taken by Roy. Directed over to Boyd. And that's poked away by Thompson. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, what a stop with the glove by Maryline.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Takes it to the net. Big save.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. The Senators have it now. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Poked away in the neutral zone by Matanpalo. Sends the pass over. Oh, and he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James. Be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Toronto's got him along the wall. Quick pass to Drew. Just wide.
Well, this shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance.
Big play inside the defensive zone. And that's off a stick. Marylinen's going to hang on for a whistle. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. And here's a pass to Zetterlund. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck to Benning.
Toronto's in the lead here in large part due to their third line.
Oh, hammered onto his own bench, just lying down on the jaw.
Well, James, I think he's really embarrassed here that he couldn't combat the contact. And now he winds up in his own bench.
It's pretty good.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
The Leafs have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. Textbook poke check by Spence. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Comes up with the stop. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Leafs are up 3-1. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a save in front! Here's a shot. Oh, it's another consecutive save!
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Dumps it in. The Leafs have it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Passes it over. Ottawa's got the puck in their own end. Dished on over to Mattenpalo. Throws it in. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Lettieri. The Leafs have it from their own end. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play. Here's a short pass to Cowan. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Puck dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards. And he takes the dish. Nice pass back. Toronto's got it into the offensive zone. Great reach with the poke check by Mattenpalo. Duke's got control of it now behind the cage. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. That's not going to fool him. They score! Right on their doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
He's dialed in from start to finish on this goal here, James. I mean, he wins the loose puck battle. He's got great positioning. He fights for it as well. And then he powers out. I mean, he recognizes that he can take the ice, not allow his defender back in, and he takes it to the paint.
The Senators desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow!
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Ottawa's got the puck against the boards. Blocker save! The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Now over to Rock. Here's a chance! Oh, and he airmailed that one!
Oh, he certainly did. Almost looked like he wanted to go guard down and missed by a mile.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And he makes the save. Here's a chance! Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Ottawa's grabbed a hold of the puck. Slides it across to Hookie. Gets the puck in deep. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Toronto's regained possession of the puck.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Across the line along the left wall. Big stop right there. Ottawa's got control of it now here in the offensive end. A chance. What a play defensively to block that.
I have a lot of respect for players who will get in shot lanes and sacrifice their body and put the team ahead of themselves.
Moves it to Cousins. Tiptoes around the poke check. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
The Senators' perseverance pays off as we are tied here in the back half of the third.
Perseverance, you said it. Just finding a way to get it done and stick with it. That's what they've done, and they found themselves here. They've got the equalizer now. It's a matter of now attacking and finding a way to get on top.
Pushes it across to Zetterlund. And he takes the feed. Fires it on net. That goes wide. The Senators will play it against the boards. Picked up along the wall by Cousins. Back at the point, they set it up. Comes up with the steal. Her opponents gain the line and on the attack. Takes a shot. Blocked in front. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Past the midway mark of the frame, we are all tied up in this one. Cousins takes possession right off the draw. Matenpalov's lugging the puck. From off the wall and onto his stick. And sends it just out of reach. From the right side and up the middle. Marylinen's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Toronto's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Takes it in front. Ottawa's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Bourgeau. Makes some space. How did he stop that one?
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Feeds it on over to Bourgeau. The Senators looking against the half wall. Here he is, shot right in front. Shuts him down.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Huge steal in his own end. Handles the puck. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Slides it diagonally to Kidney. Attack along the boards. Takes a shot, and that goes off course off a body. Looks to set up at the point now. And that goes wide of everything.
James, you know in practice when you do target shooting, guess why? So you hit the net. I think he's got to get back to it and work on it.
Slides the puck over. Shuts it down with a paddle. What a stop.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Matenpalo. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. It's a straight-up race for the puck. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. The Leafs gain possession. Takes the feed from the left side. Slips by the check. Oh! Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. He does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off keeps the goaltender clean.
Toronto's found that little something, and they've gone up by one here in the third show. I like their game right now.
Yeah, they've got a lot of press, a lot of aggressiveness to their game right now. It's a reason why they got on the board, but they'll have to be careful here. You know the opponent is going to get urgent at the back half of this period.
Taken along the wall by Rock, and he gets in front of that. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Quick shot, and that's high over the net.
That's frustrating, James. You're in the right position at the right time. Not sure if the puck wasn't sitting flat, but woo, that one just went and got airborne.
He says, let's get physical on that play. Quick pass to Shabbat. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Gregg's going to play it against the half wall. Tries to feed it over to Hervonen. And he sidesteps the check there. They've got the defense outnumbered. Fires it wide of the net.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Takes a shot. Keeps it out. Got a piece of it with the trapper. And he slams that one up and over.
Oh, yeah, and it's well up over the ears of the goaltender here, James. I think he was looking for the top of the net. Instead, he misses and hits the glass. Well, that didn't look good, James. I mean, he is still on the ice and is going to need medical attention. That was just a huge hit, and he was on the wrong end of it. Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up. Spence has left the bench and is heading down the tunnel and took quite a hit there, and there's head contact, and you know that's not good. They have to follow all protocols to make sure that he's okay.
You know, and the good thing is those protocols are in place now, Cheryl, compared to what we saw years back. Big time stop there. Quick feed to Cowan. Moves into the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And the redirect goes awry.
That's a tough miscue on the shot there, James. Just trying to be a little too fine, but guess what? I mean, he's getting to those spots, and you know over time, if you're getting to the right spots at the right time, it's eventually going to land.
Directs it on over to Benning.
Leading in late in the game, you know that the coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Putting that puck in deep is the right thing.
Moves the puck. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides by the check. Comes up with a monster save in front. Now he slides it up to Cousins. The Senators take it across the blue line. Sends it into the offensive zone. Takes the puck behind the net. Zetterlund's got it in the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Makes the glove stop. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Getting into the later stages of this period, Toronto's clinging to this 4-3 lead. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And the puck departs the zone. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Cutting to the front of the net. Big time stop.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Leafs have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. The Senators take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Moves the puck along the half wall. Drills them. And now he passes it to Michelli. And he takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Boyd. Grabs the puck. And that's broken up. Here they come on the attack. Kidney's got the puck. The Senators take it from the side. Solid check to slow him down. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. The Senators play it along the blue line. They score! An absolutely critical strike here in the third.
Yeah, and really important that they didn't get frustrated. They just trusted the process, and they found themselves getting the equalizer. Now there's a lot of games to be played to try and win it. When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated, rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they have stuck with it. They've clawed their way back, and they're in the game now.
The Senators have jumped right back into this one, and not a moment too soon in the third.
Oh, we have ourselves a game here, don't we, James? And this is what everyone wants. They love these nail-biters right to the finish.
Through pass ahead. Shot! And that was stopped. Picked up along the boards by Lettieri. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Lets it fly. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
I think he was feeling the pressure there, Jamie. Works hard to get to good spot on the ice, and he's got a huge scoring chance, and he's unable to hit the net. He's just a little tight on the stick there, and it went wide.
Scooped up along the wall by Joshua. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Carlo. Works it across to Yarncroke. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Shot! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused, and they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Toronto's won the draw. Rips it. Just wide of the net. Grabbed along the boards by Cowan. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talking about change the momentum of a game and a timely save, that's one right there.
Stages of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Ottawa's won the face-off deep in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Moves it to Amadio. Shot! Off target! Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Takes control of the puck. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Senators are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Taking a penalty at the end of the third period when it's a tie game is a tough one. If they want to get to OT, they're going to have to kill it off.
Toronto's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
When the power play isn't working, you have to adjust. You got to get net front presence, take away the eyes of the goaltender. And what it does is it also draws defensive coverage to you. More traffic in front, more lanes open for the shooter.
That one misses and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do, you got to find the back of the net. At the very least, hit it, James.
What an opportunity here on the power play with the this offensive zone draw?
It's all about motion and puck movement. Make the goaltenders already fatigue move.
Wasp won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. McKelly's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Ottawa's got the puck now. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And that's off a stick. Picked up along the wall by Cousins. Takes a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Lettieri. Wasp been brought down. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. The Senators are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Well, this is a real curveball at the end of a third period, isn't it? Your PK unit has to go out there in a tie game with all the pressure on them and find a way to sacrifice and kill it off.
Toronto's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Breaks up the play with a poke check. Taken along the wall by Yarntrope. And some smart heads-up defensive play by Bourgeau. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Into the offensive zone. Shot! And that goes straight over the net.
And I'm not sure he had full control of that puck, James, because it elevated in a hurry.
Here's an opportunity to get the puck out of their own end. Oh, that's a big-time clearing attempt there.
Yeah, it's a great defensive play. You got to be strong on your stick. You got to know where everyone is. And let's face it, coach knows exactly who's out there at this time of the game for that very reason.
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, there you go. 3 periods in the books, and we still don't have a winner. So keep those buckets tight because we're going to sudden death overtime in moments.
Spence's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. Handles the pass. Sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Giovanni's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Was won the draw inside his own end. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Giovanni's got it to the side. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Moves it quickly over to Thompson. Amadio's penalty has expired, and he'll join the penalty kill as they remain shorthanded. With the stop. Quick pass to Waugh. With possession along the wall. Into the offensive end now. Into the corner now. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Slides it across. From the point, looks to make something happen.
Bolduc's penalty is almost expired.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Certainly the right guy to put out there in overtime, James. I mean, he is just igniting his team right now. Look at that pulsating hit. You have to have the ability to do it, but also to drive play, create an energy to attack in this overtime.
Giovanni's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Passes out front. Scores! There's your OT winner. Good night. And these fans don't want to go home yet. Listen to this place.
What a play. Great hand-eye coordination to be able to time that and tap it down.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you gotta love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James. She's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.